Okay, well today we're going to continue cleaning up a mag. I can't do any paintwork because I still haven't got my wire brush cup thing. There must be a technical name, but if anyone could tell me the technical name for them, that'd be brilliant. It's the thing I've been using on the angle grinder that takes the paint off. Wire brushing on an angle grinder as far as I know, but never mind. And also, if I clean the mag up and I still got some time left, I will lap the valves in, just grind them in a bit. Get them bedded, because I'm not putting that job off. I really want to do it, but I want to try and get the other jobs out of the way, if you know what I mean. I know it sounds strange, but I quite like lapping in valves. I remember when I first learned lapping, when I was 7 on my D, then I did some on my D again, then I did some on my D again, because that's all that ever happened on my D. And then I went to lap my cousin's Lister A, because we took turns. It was so bad. For the Lister A, we had to like extend the wooden bit, you know, like your wooden handle. I used to use a screwdriver, but we never had a screwdriver long enough. But there you go. So we had to make a special rig up to grind it in, because it was like so far down the valves were. So we took turns. I think even at the end of the day we didn't quite finish it. So that's that. Now we've got to lap this in. Never lap the valves in on this. The exhaust valve seat is quite mucky, and then the inlet one is not too bad. So we're just going to bed them in a bit. You see the exhaust valve one's a bit pitted round here. Hopefully they'll come up like a matte finish, you should say. They don't look like they've been ground in a lot, so we should be okay there. The bore is amazing. Don't know if I said that, but there's a slight lip there. So you see that darker ring? That's right, at the bottom of that darker ring's the lip. I think this engine had water in it since then. I don't know, but I know I've never had water in it once I had it. When I had it, it was all like you've seen it in the first parts. All, well, I would say done up. Well, I'm not going to say done up nice. It probably was when it was done. It's one of those older restorations that you've got to keep restoring, or else they look tatty. That's probably the way of all these engines, but never mind. So I'm going to lap those in. And the exhaust valve as well is quite pitted. I will get a picture of all that lot and everything. I'll do like a video of lapping in the valves as well, so we're okay there. So I think first we're going to start on the mag. As you see, it's just a bit mucky in here. That's all it is. That's all it needs to be done. Cleaned up. I did start polishing one end. Don't know what side it was. I don't think it was that side. I don't think it was that side. I think it's just over here. So I'm going to polish that up and polish the tags up. I don't know about inside. Inside looks reasonably good. So I think we'll start by cleaning the mag up. So okay. We'll start by cleaning the mag up. Okay, as I was cleaning up my mag, I found something very disturbing. See that crack right there? It is definitely a crack, I can see right through it, so it's a bit... It must have worked with the engine on, but it cracked, which I'm not too happy about, because it's undersized, so no one will see it, but there is a crack right there. And I'm thinking I might get another one, well it was okay before, so it may be okay now. But I'll have to try if I figure out and get another one. If I go round, there are a few, there's one, see that gash in the metal where it's all come out? There's another small crack there. I'll take a picture of these cracks. And there's a... Other than that, it's okay. I just got to clean it up, but I'm not too happy with all the cracks in it, because considering, I'll put this down in a minute. Considering how much it will go on with the engine like that, because I don't want it on the rally field. Start up the engine, it'll run for a day, and then bang, the mag just flies off because it's cracked. Then that just could be annoying, so I don't know what to do about that. I'll probably get a new one. I don't know, I may get an old dodgy mag. Get an old, what's it called, a bad mag or something, a dodgy mag. And just take all the parts from my mag and put it into that or something. I don't know. Because this is the working mag and everything, so don't know. Well, I could nick one from Dad's Petter, but I can't then because it's a Whipack or Ypack or something mag, and that probably is backwards as well, so I don't know. I can't nick any mags from the spare part, Wolseley, because that's gone to my cousin to be restored, which is pretty annoying, but there you go. So I'm just gonna have to make do. Okay, well I've cleaned up the mag, as you can tell. The aluminium didn't come up too well, which is a bit disappointing. We couldn't use brass, so I used PEEK for that. But for the tags I used brass, I always have done for brass, copper and that sort of stuff. Tags come up quite well. Was three tags on this. There's the main tag there with all the mag numbers, and you got the oil every 200 hours with Wakefield and patent cast throttle, I believe that says, fill to overflow, till overflowing. And then over the other side you got the same again, Wakefield, and you only see one side on the engine. This side you're looking at now is the side you see. Didn't clean up very much in there, just put a drop of oil on the sponge, put a drop of oil in these, and that should be those done. I probably will paint these black, and this black as well, I don't know. Well, we'll see when we get there first. It's all there, I'll clean the gasket up when I get a proper thing. But I'll take a few pictures of that, and then I'll start lapping the valves in. I'll show you how to lap the valves in, so don't worry. Okay, I've got the equipment here you're going to need for grinding valves in. So I've got a stick here, which is your valve grinding stick. You can, if you want, you can use a screwdriver on some of these old engines. Some of the British ones I know, for all the ones I ground in, because they got the thing where you just put your screwdriver in and just twist it. Well, I'll see how the stick goes first, so you can use the screwdriver as well. So I've got my stick, your screwdriver if you need it. You can have either two, both work. Rag for cleaning off stuff. Valves, there's probably the most important bit. Oil, because you oil the stems just so it doesn't wear away the stems too much and bits and pieces, because you're constantly going like that, turning the valve. And then your valve grinding compound, I here have got, that's fine. And then here I got coarse grinding. They're both mine, so don't worry, I'm not using anyone else's. So that's all you basically need. Oh yeah, and you probably best off to have the valve seats and block as well. That may be important as well. You will probably need that, because you put your valves in there and grind it. So you will need that. Being sarcastic, it didn't work. Other than that, that's about everything you need. So I'll basically show you what to do, and then I will continue on from there, because it can be a long process. Okay, now I'm going to start valve grinding. So basically what you do is, you get your valve. This is the exhaust valve, okay, so we're going to be doing over this side. So first thing we're going to do, is we're going to grab our oil can. Yeah, and we're just going to put a little bit on the stem. Like so. And a bit down there, like so. Okay? Put it in there, just rub it up and down so you got a bit of oil on there. That's just to stop wear and stuff, okay? And now, we'll just place that in there quickly. I'm going to use a screwdriver because I just tried the stick and it didn't work because the whole valve is a bit pitted, so we can't get an air seal. Then we're going to crack our tub open of coarse, like so. Now you don't need very much of it. You're just going to place a bit there. Don't know if you can see that. Bit there. Bit there. Maybe 3 or 4 spodges of that on it. Okay? Once you do that, you wipe the grinding paste away somewhere in your overalls or something, because I don't know. Because it's kind of hard trying to record. Okay? So it's all on there. Place your valve in there, like so. So just see it just in there. And then you start to turn. And every so often, just tap it up and down. Like so. So you keep doing that. So that's basically valve grinding. You could do really a decent screwdriver, because this ain't very decent really. You could do a decent screwdriver to grind a long one. So I'm going to see if I can run up and get one quickly. We've got one, there you go, that's a nice long one, so it's out of the way for everything. So you place it in there, and back up again, and just they shouldn't be shiny, they should be like a matte grey. They should be grey and they shouldn't be shiny. Basically, so just keep doing that, keep tapping, and that's basically it. So you keep doing that for both, and then I'll show you what to do when you get to the fine. Okay, so now we're applying the fine compound here. As you can see, so basically how you apply that is you get your fine, just do it the same as you did with the coarse. And then, I'm doing the inlet valve now because I've done the exhaust, so I forgot to show you how to do the fine. Okay, and then you just place the fine with the valve in there with a bit drop of oil. There's oil in the sleeve, so it should be okay. And put it in there, and then you do what we usually do. Go in there and just go. Just keep scrubbing it, and then just going up and down. Grinding. Up and down. Just keep doing that until you're satisfied with the seat. Basically, so you keep doing that until you're satisfied with the seat. Okay, well I've ground the valves in. Both of them are done. The inlet valve actually looks like new, basically. The exhaust valve I'm not too happy about, but I can't help that because I'll be there for years, obviously. I know grinding is such a slow and boring process, but I quite like it. But once you start doing it for a long time, it starts to get boring, but there you go. So that's that one done. I'll take some pictures of the new things, and they look quite good. Hopefully, because remember we had like 90 psi of compression before we started the restoration. Hopefully afterwards we should have had something like maybe 100 if we're lucky. I don't know, something like that. I'll try and aim for 100 psi of compression. If we can, that'd be brilliant. So I'm hoping we get something like that. So there's that. And now I can't really think much to do. And if you wonder why I'm not showing anything to do with the trolley, because it's starting to look quite nice, and it's going to be a surprise. So when it's all done, I will show you. So the trolley is not, you might catch a glimpse in the videos, but that's all. So you aren't going to see much of the trolley because it's a surprise, should we say. You got the basic idea in the earlier videos, so this is so that's what it's going to look like. So we are on part 5, I think. So we are motoring along quite well. Painting probably won't be anytime soon, judging by the weather. And also the compressor's gone funny, so we got to sort out the regulator on the compressor before we start the painting, because we've got to spray the engine. Because it's just me, I like spraying engines, so there we go. I can't clean any paint off anything because we've got no angle grinder blade cup thing, if anyone's got the technical term for it. Other than that, we can't really do much. I might continue on polishing something. There must be here something to polish, but there you go. There's the exhaust. You can see that line is where it's ground in. And the inlet over here. Not looking too bad. And the seats themselves, they're brilliant actually. I'll take pictures of both of that lot, so that's okay. Okay, I can't really think much to do, so I think I should end up the episode here. Is the best thing to do. So that's the best thing I can do, is end up the episode. So thanks for watching, and actually no, we won't end up the episode here. We're going to show you a few other things I'm going to do, because try and make these episodes 10 minutes long at the moment. Well, I think we're doing it, me rambling. So I'm going to test the head gasket and show you the head gasket, the new one, and compare it to the old one. And then I'll probably end up the episode. Okay, well I've test fitted the good new head gasket, which I'll just pick it up here for you. Yeah, I couldn't quite show you because it took a long time to put on and put off. It was a tight fit, but they all fit in their things, but it's just a tight fit. I don't think there's probably space, as you can tell. It's quite a tight fit. Some of them don't quite line up. But we're going to put it on anyway, no matter what it takes. So we're going to put it on. So there's nice new copper head gasket, copper fibre stuff, but it's nice. I like it. And the old one, Dad said keep it just in case I get into trouble and I need a quick new head gasket, so I can just slide the old one on if I don't damage it. This is the old one. You see it's thin, and compared to that one, look at the thicknesses. It's not much, but I think this is just an old graphite material-y thing. Or is it graphite? I don't know. It's one of those homemade ones you get. But you can tell it's homemade because it's made a bit slack and it'll fit, as they say. So I must have used the old one as a template or something, because never mind. So it's not too bad, but we're going to keep it to see if it gets us out of rubbish, I was going to say. They are ruder words, as Dad put it, but that's okay. Okay, so that's all that is. We're just going to see it needs cleaning up and stuff. But the new one's going to do for the minute. But we're not going to... I have tried putting it on. It's a very tight fit. So the best way I think to put that on is rest it in, get it in line, then just drop the head over the top and let it push it down. But we're only going to do that when it's all back together, I think. And if we need to take the head gasket off, we'll just be a bit shot. Because it's going to be hard to put it on, so never mind. So other than that, so the head gasket fits, sort of. Okay. I don't know if there's a top or bottom side to it. Try and take some pictures. So you got your thing here. You got like the crimp where it's gone over to sandwich the other piece. And you got this all that. I don't know. There's no markings on it saying top or bottom. So if anyone could guide me on that, which one's top and which one's bottom, that'd be brilliant. So I'll take pictures of it and then we should be okay. So I'll post that question on the forum and stuff. So I'll have a look in the comments as well, but there you go. So that's that. So thanks for watching part 5, I think. Part 6 will be on its way soon. Just edit this lot and bung it on YouTube. They won't be coming on YouTube the day I record it, because I'm a bit behind. Today I'll be uploading part 3, so that's how far I'm behind, like 2 parts. So I might have a day off tomorrow and just upload the lot, get them all up to track, but there you go. So thanks for watching, and hope you like the episodes. If you don't, I'll just stop doing them, so there you go. But I'll continue this one. If you don't like the episodes, then I'll just stop it completely and just keep it to a forum thing. If they don't like it, then I'll just stop completely and then they'll never know anything about it. So that's okay. Okay, so hope you liked it, and thanks.